What is happening? Ben Shepherd here, and welcome back to Run Through TV. You're about to see highlights of a conversation which you can check out in full on our channel. With who though? So
I'm Emma Hothersall. I'm a fashion and lifestyle content creator. I run the account at @WhatEmWar on mainly Instagram, but also on TikTok and YouTube as well. I have been full-time content creating for coming up to 12 months now, which is crazy. It's gone so fast. A lot of my content is focused around kind of outfits and styling, but yeah, benefit of going full-time now means that I can share a lot more of like my wider lifestyle, of which running is a huge part. So yeah, absolutely love running. It's been a huge passion of mine for many years, and yeah, really excited to have a chat about it today. Thank you for having me on.
It's amazing that what Emma now does is an actual viable career path, and it was a decision that for Emma was pretty scary. She had a very good job, but she trained very hard to get. And she only really took the dive into this whole content creation world 100% a year ago.
As a bit of background, I trained as an accountant and then I worked in investment banking. So it was a great career and it was a job that I really enjoyed, and obviously put a lot of kind of years and effort into kind of building it up to that point. And I think the thing with any big life decision is you're never really sure on the timing. I think I kind of put it off for a long time, to the point where it got like way too much. I was basically working really long hours at work and then also my weekends, and you just kind of can't do both. So I took the plunge in April last year, and yeah, really, it was a really difficult decision. And I don't think you ever really know what's the right decision at the time, but just enjoying myself every day. I'm really grateful to be doing something that I love.
I don't know about you, but I'm with Emma here. I think passion for whatever you're doing is so important, and that passion has led her to grow her Instagram account from where it started to now in 2023 crossing 1 million followers. It's a big deal, but did Emma ever see it coming?
Absolutely not. Like the growth has been absolutely incredible and mind-blowing, to be honest, to have hit 1 million this year. I really just started the account as kind of like a creative outlet where I could just kind of share my outfits without kind of annoying anyone on my personal account. And yeah, so I really wasn't expecting anything from it. I kind of felt like I was too late to social media, which is so funny to think back because it still feels like it's growing today. So yeah, no, had absolutely no expectations for it. I just really loved putting outfits together. And yeah, just so grateful for the support that I've received in that time.
It's a life surrounded by passions, her job and running.
Whenever anyone asks me like how I got into running, I always go back to how I used to do a lot of swimming when I was younger, which I feel like built up a really good level of kind of base fitness for me, and also stamina, which is obviously really important for long distance running. So I feel like when I went to school, I had like a little bit of a natural ability towards running. They'd always try and get me to do like competitions and races, but to be honest, I really wasn't interested in running at school. Well, the one thing that I love now about running is the fact that it's so like you versus you. So I was never interested in like the competitive race aspect of it at school. And then I'd say when I started working in the corporate world about 6 or 7 years ago now, I found it great for kind of stress relief, just to have that kind of half an hour block to just go out on a run and have your own thoughts. And yeah, nothing ever seemed as bad after a run. So I definitely say that is when I kind of fell in love with running and started doing it consistently. And then I'd probably say in the last 12 months is when I've really started to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone with running, which has been incredible. And I feel like I've fallen in love with it even more over the last 12 months.
And what happens when you fall deeper in love with running? Yeah, you guessed it, because it might have happened to you. A marathon.
So the start of last year, January, I was just kind of going for longer distance runs, really enjoying just gradually increasing my distances. And then it got to the point where I'd kind of done like some crazy long runs that it was almost like, oh, I might as well do the marathon. But I was always that person that I was quite nervous of, like, because you never know, a lot of people do marathon training and they get an injury, and like, I don't know, I didn't want to have that pressure on me. But as I started to increase the distances, I got a little bit more confident that I could do it. So yeah, I decided to sign up, and it was honestly one of the most incredible experiences of my life. It was amazing. Everyone says that Manchester Marathon is one of the best, and it didn't disappoint. The support is absolutely incredible. So many people out on the street and through the city centre. It was just, yeah, it was, I couldn't have imagined it going any better than it did, which is so strange. That's why I'm kind of nervous for London, because I'm like, I don't understand how it could get any better. The support was incredible. My friends were there. Yeah, it was amazing. And it's so flat, the course. That was probably one of the best things as well. It was a really, really flat course. So, and the weather was good. It was just perfect circumstances, to be honest.
There you have it, the first mention of London, Emma's next A goal, big race. But on the lead up, she's been training with us actually at some of our races in the North, Tatton Park and Heaton Park.
I absolutely love your event, and I love parkrun as well. And yeah, I just think that you get a really good kind of community feel from them, which is one of the other reasons that I really love running. You always end up speaking to someone and it's just like brings people together, which I really like. I would say one of the hardest things about the training is definitely finding routes around Manchester city centre. It's just so busy. There's not enough like green spaces. And we actually came across your run through Heaton Park run because we were planning our route for like a half marathon, and we were like, oh, there's actually an event on tomorrow, so like we could just do that instead. So it was perfect, to be honest. But yeah, absolutely loving those events. Really, really good. Still not ready to talk about that hill that I had to do 3 times in that route. That was terrible. But yeah, no, I love them.
And look, if you're watching this and like Emma want to join us at any events right up and down the country in the future, runthrough.co.uk is where you get entered up. Maybe you're watching this and thinking, I want to race for the first time. What would Emma's advice to you be if you're just thinking about lacing up those trainers?
I would say just to start, but to start slowly, kind of get a feel for your base level of fitness. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Definitely to prioritize consistency over kind of speed and distance. I feel like once you kind of get in a bit of a routine and you get consistent, then you really see progress quickly with running, which is one of the best things about it. Definitely not to compare yourself to anyone else. I feel like it's kind of easy with running to look at someone else's distance or pace and kind of feel disheartened or give up, but everyone's on their own journey with running, and it is all about you versus you. So definitely don't compare. And then yeah, things like your run through events and parkrun are great to kind of stay motivated. If you've got like a distance goal in mind, you could sign up for a 10k, and that really helps you to kind of stay accountable and keep that motivation.
It's brilliant advice, and if you want to get so much more from Emma, the full version of this conversation is on our channel. Look for this thumbnail here, go and check it out, it's fantastic. Where does Emma hope to be then? How does she hope to be feeling when she's standing on the London Marathon start line in April?
Hopefully excitement. I feel like there will be a little bit of nerves, but yeah, hopefully excitement. I'm just kind of ready to soak in all the atmosphere, and yeah, everyone's told me that the crowd's incredible, and obviously all the sights, just to kind of run with your head up, which is actually quite difficult for me. I am a serial runner with just looking down at the pavement, so need to remember to look up and take in all the views and things. But yeah, I'm just hoping that it will be anywhere near as good as Manchester, and then yeah, I'll love it.
The charity, by the way, that Emma is supporting is Cancer Research. I've popped the link in the bio of this video, so do go and check it out, and if you can donate anything, of course, please do. Big thank you to Emma for coming and joining us on the channel. It was a real pleasure to talk to her, so thanks again, Emma. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please remember to like, comment and subscribe here on Run Through TV.